Now, the reason why it's vitally important to do the live quoting day is so that you can segment into the room two components of what's going to come up here. One, you can segment into George, because we've really shown you what the value is here and why it will be good for us to work together. Here's what it's going to look like to work with us, and you can edge towards the communication plan. So how often you're going to see them, who the backup contacts are, what other things they'd like to have along with what that looks like in terms of the commitment, because you want to make sure that you're aligned before you get towards the onboarding stage so you don't come unstuck. Because I can't tell you how many companies that I see where that does happen, and then they realize, one, either yourselves as the provider can't service the company that's actually asking in terms of their requirements. But they might say we need one person on site every single day for a month, which for most annual contract values, that'd be outrageous. The second component of why you would need to do, so that's one. The second component of why you would need to ensure doing the live quoting day is so you can also introduce the account management team then and there. So that's really important to make sure that your onboarding becomes really slick, to make sure that you're mutually aligned and you can get the best out of it. So what we see is companies time and time again falling over at the onboarding stage, or what even Chris Walker says is the 6-week churn, because they're no longer doing this step. So I hope that just makes sense as the slight segue. Yeah. So if you don't do those things, that's part of the reason why we see a lot of customers churn between the 6 and the 8 week mark.